EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Allen goes with a pop pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills first down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
James Cook. At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. To the air once more is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Play action now, and here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Matt Milano there to stop him.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, Patriots.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Here's May again. To the goal line and in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Out to his right, and he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Yeah, really would you? I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Go! 180! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down getting some good yardage on that second down play.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
What's that?
Allen will throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast. And these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback.
This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New England.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. Pushed out to his left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
What's up? 5. Hey, what's up?
Throwing is May. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will score! Great May. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
To throw on first down is May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. Greg Russo getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
They'll go. Here's May. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Pats first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
May to throw on second down. Now he takes off to the pylon. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
May sacked. A 17-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That is caught inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They try the right side with Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Henderson. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What's up? Crazy. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On play action, here's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
31 yards. Here we go. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What's that?
First and 10, and it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Hey, hold on. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the two, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Khalil Shakir on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down.
Here goes Slot. Hey, Angel.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Good.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted.
Keeps the score. Patriots 36. Bills 30.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Down to the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Patriots 36. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high-percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. New England's going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Allen going to throw on first and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.